So tell you guys some of how I'm feeling 24 hours before I take my NCLEX. It's tomorrow. It's a Friday. So let me give you a background of how I'm feeling right now. So I am calm. I am worried because I'm calm. I'm worried because I'm not worried, and that makes me worried, as I tell my mom. So I'm worried because other people who graduated with me in December, is now February, use different things to study with, like Marquet. They used UWorld, they used their Saunders book, Kaplan. So I only used UWorld, and I used UWorld only because a nurse at my job was like, that's all you really need. And I trusted her because she graduated from my program. She graduated just a year before me, and all her tips tend to work for me. Like, it seems like we have the same type of studying brain. And I was like, the simpler the better. I feel like nursing school, it was a 2-year program. I got my associates. That should be a good enough background, you know, to help me with this. We're not learning anything new here by studying. We're just reviewing, refreshing. So that was my mindset when I was studying. I'm just refreshing. And that's what it felt like. It felt like I was just bringing things out of my brain to help me for this test tomorrow. And so here's why I shouldn't be worried. This is kind of like a pep talk video. So we took this thing called the HESI at my program. Some people do ATI on the HESI. I scored like 926, I want to say, and that means, when I looked it up, excellent chance of passing the NCLEX or whatever, doing good on the NCLEX. So I was like, okay, cool. And I did not study for the HESI, like, at all. That was like it was proctored by what's the name of that proctor thing where they like watch you? I forgot already. But it was proctored, couldn't cheat, didn't even care because it wasn't for a grade in my program. It was extra credit if you did good on it. So I did good enough to get extra credit. And I was like, oh, okay, I didn't even study. And then I was like, what does the HESI even mean? Because they didn't even explain what the HESI was for my program. So that's why I didn't care about it. But it meant like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do good on the NCLEX. That's surprising. Because you know, nursing school is so hard, and I feel like, I don't know, it's so hard to help prepare you for the NCLEX. Another good thing why you shouldn't be worried. Sorry, I feel like my mouth is juicy. That's annoying. So I did good on that, and then with UWorld, I brought the package with the 2 assessments. So far I have like 500 to 600 questions left in my test bank. Not gonna attempt to finish that by tomorrow. That would be fucking crazy. So with the 2 assessments, the second one I took this Monday. Again, test is this Friday. I got very high chance of passing. The first assessment I took a week before that, I got a very high chance of passing on that as well. Like I said, I still have 600 questions left. I'll give you tell you guys what I was scoring on there. On UWorld, I had an average of 58%. According to the website, it says people who score above 56% on UWorld have a 92% of chance of passing the NCLEX, or no, 92% of them do pass the NCLEX. The percentile was, if I forget what it was. No, oh, my percentile was 63rd percentile. The average is 48th percentile. So I'm also doing good there. And they also said on the website, if you scored very high on the assessment, also with scoring above 56%, then you had a 97% of those people pass the NCLEX. So that's also why I shouldn't be worried. So like, you're doing good. What is the problem? I'm calm because I'm prepared. No, I'm calm, but don't think I'm cocky. Not at all am I cocky. It's 24 hours to go. It's a done deal. The envelope is still stamped in the little blue mailbox. You cannot stick your hand in there and get it back out. You're prepared. There's no need in worrying. I prayed about it. I wrote in my prayer journal. I'm sure my family's praying about it. I just reflect back on the 2 years it took me to do this nursing program, and I went through a lot, but I got through it. and I'm smarter for it. And I feel like that's why these nursing programs are so hard, because they're preparing you to not have to work so hard to study. Like, I studied with NCLEX questions. Like, I use my NCLEX books up there. That's may also be why I did better on UWorld. So we will see. Like I said again, please don't confuse my rant with cockiness. I am not being cocky at all. I am simply trying to reassure myself for my calmness that my calmness is not arrogance. It is not. And I need to trust in myself. I feel ready. I do. I really do. And the only reason I'm doubting myself and feeling like I'm not ready is because other people tend to feel like they're not ready for this. And you had 2 years and 2 months to study for this. You know, the nursing program was studying for this. That's what that was for. You're ready. Yeah, you are ready. Okay? Okay? And I'm gonna leave a link down below. The girl name was like Mashizzle, and I really liked her video. It was very like motivational. The way she felt like I felt, and she even like screamed, and I already screamed. You guys missed that. So yeah, I'm gonna make a video in the morning. My plan for the rest of this day is I'm gonna do some more questions. Like I said, I'm not finishing those 600 questions. It is what it is. There's 2,200 total, so whatever. Yeah, I didn't finish them. Okay, and I'm hoping I won't have to. I hope tomorrow, I pray tomorrow I pass. And I'm okay if I don't pass in 76 questions or whatever the number is. You get between 75 and 260 something, and everyone gets a different number of questions. That's why everyone has such a different opinion of what the NCLEX is and what it feels like. Because like, you could finish at 75 and pass, you could finish at 130 and pass. Like, you know, you never know. That's why I needed to, like, I psyched myself out Googling other people's experiences, asking students and stuff, but it's like, your experience is gonna be different. So you kind of gotta just hone in on you and who you are and the way you study, and trust it, and stop looking for other people's methods and success things or whatever rituals. You know what works for you. Stop listening to other people. It hasn't worked for you then, it's not gonna work for you now. Trust yourself. So yeah, I'm just gonna lightly do some questions. I'm gonna listen to some music. I might go for a drive. I've spent enough money shopping for retail therapy recently, so I'm gonna try not to buy anything today, but I'm just gonna do stuff that makes me feel good. So when I wake up tomorrow morning, I feel relaxed, I feel blessed, I feel amazing. I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna get there early. I'm gonna listen to some music in the parking lot. For some reason, Blue by Beyonce is always my test song. Like, it calms me down. I don't know why. So I'm gonna make a video tomorrow too, like, and tell you guys how I feel, if I vomit in the parking lot, if my legs can even carry me inside the building. So I will update you guys. Bye. Hey you guys, I got my smoothie, already took my little test poop, and we are on the way out the door. 7 a.m. I want to be there by 7. Hey you guys, I don't have like a car thing, but it's like not gonna be a perfect angle. So I'm here. They said be here at like 7:30 in the morning for the 8 o'clock exam. It's 7:19. Just got here about 2 minutes ago. Left literally around like 7:05. Yeah, I wanted a closer test location because I just didn't want to be anxious about going somewhere further out, taking the freeway. I'm not like a big freeway person. So yeah, I'm feeling okay. I was really calm last night, but like, I don't know, kind of got to me a little bit, but not really this morning. Like, I'm still trying to stay chill, wear something comfy, just drank like a little, I drink these like vegan fruit protein smoothies, and I kind of don't want to go in like too early because I don't want people being like, oh, I didn't review this, like, you know, did you guys look up this? Like, sis, we're not gonna sit here and talk about everything we did and didn't do. Okay, it is what it is. We here now. May be at the right location. Oh, it's a lot of old people. I'm a little concerned. That's it. This is it. But I also said it was in the basement, which is weird. Real quick, let's talk about how we made it here, why we're about to do really good today. I was just thinking last night, and I literally got chills. Like, you know, everything like my family, my ancestors have been through has been building up to this moment. You know, like I come from, you know, like my father didn't finish high school, and here I am, you know, went to college, and like I'm about to be a nurse. So, you know, everything they went through has been building up to greatness, and like, you know, I am a piece of that greatness, and I deserve great things to happen to me. And I don't need to think otherwise. Why shouldn't anything great happen to me? I work hard, you know, I pray, I deserve it. Like, and there's nothing wrong with feeling that way. And I'm, like I said before, I mean this in the most humble way. And whatever happens, happens today. Like, you can't unring a bell. I did what I did. And if it wasn't good enough, we'll see. And I'll have to just work and improve that. But everything has been working up to this point. I did really good on that HESI, that exit HESI. It's an excellent chance of passing the NCLEX. The 2 UWorld assessments I did said very high chance of passing the NCLEX. I had a 58% last night when I did a few UWorld questions. Average, 58% average, and I was in the 68th percentile. I don't know if it went up or what, but it was 68th. I thought it was 63rd. So, and the average is 48th. So, you know, I'm doing good. And even if I don't pass in 75, I'm gonna try to stay positive and do my best. Like, if I have to take a break and stare at the wall, I'm going to, because we're about to go in here, we're about to kill it, and we're about to use our nursing judgment. Okay. Hey y'all, so I'm not crying. I was just like in disbelief when I got out of there. It took me exactly an hour and a half to the minute to do 75 questions. It shut off. I had to do the stupid survey and all that crap at the end of it that took like an extra too long. So yeah, I have no idea what the time was. I couldn't see any clocks in there, like from the moment I checked in or anything. Got here at like 7:30ish. Well, I was here early, but I was waiting for someone so we could go inside together. But yeah. So we must have started closer to 8. I thought maybe we didn't start till 8:30 because I couldn't see any time in there. So the whole process took like 2.5 hours with me checking in, waiting to start and everything. Due to COVID, I'm guessing there were only roughly 15 people in there testing at the time. Not all for NCLEX, I don't think. But I'm glad it's over. Also kind of like, I don't know how to feel, because it's a good thing it's shut off at 75, but it's also like, you know, what if you're the small percentage that didn't pass in 75 questions? But I feel like you have to do really bad to fail in 75, which is always a possibility for anybody. But y'all, over half was select all that apply for me. So I'm like, either this is really good or this is really bad. And from all like the little research I did, it was saying like, if your exam is getting harder, that means you're doing good. So it's giving you more challenging questions because you're doing good and you know your stuff. And the exam is supposed to like basically weed out who is capable of knowing enough to be at what they think a new grad nurse's education level should be. So everything was like select all that apply. I have very few multiple choice questions. Yeah. I'm just glad it's over. I thought like, oh, maybe I'll go to Marshall's after. I'm going home. I just want to listen to music and go home at this point. So yeah, I'm just like so shocked it's over. I have to wait like an hour or two, or like till you get the email before I could do the Pearson view trick. And Yeah, I promised my family I'd like get us some Chinese takeout today. So I probably won't look till after I do that because I don't want to ruin the rest of my day, honestly. I'm going to be so scared to look. So that's done, you guys. Bye.